today I'm gonna fix the first chip in my brand new Voodoo Blue 2020 Tacoma. It finally happened, although I think it was there before I got the truck. But let me show you what I've got and the paint that I ordered and where to find out what paint you should use if you need to buy some of this to fix any kind of a chip or anything in your truck. Good afternoon and welcome back to the channel. As I said, I have a chip. It is actually right here. You guys can see it's not huge, but it's a little chip right here on the corner of the back of my truck on the bed. And I ordered some paint. This is supposed to be for Voodoo Blue, and anybody out there who's looking, it's a code number 8T6, you can see there. And you might be wondering, how do you find that out? Where did I get that code? You know, do you just trust those online places that tell you what the code should be, or can you actually check? And you actually can check. Let me show you. Right inside the door is this handy dandy label, right? You guys can see it right here. And actually right there, I'm not sure if the camera will pick that up, but right there is my paint code. And it doesn't look there. You might be able to see it there, but it says 8T6, and then I think it has a lacquer number right beside it. But that is my paint code, so that's how you can verify exactly what it is that you need to order. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to set you guys up on a tripod. I'll warn you right off the bat, I am not a professional painter, nor am I very good at it, but we're going to do it anyway. So I'm going to set you guys up and I'll show you how, at least how I do it. Okay, got you guys zoomed in pretty good, I think. Hopefully my camera will stay focused. But anyway, right here, for reference, is the ding. And the first thing I'm going to do is just take a little bit of rubbing alcohol. There you go. Just to kind of wipe that off to make sure there's no oil or anything in that, you know, grease, dirt, whatever. So we're just going to run over that real quick. Just kind of wipe it down a little bit right in that area. Hopefully not make the chip any worse than it is. Shouldn't. It's a little sharp. It actually tore the cloth right there, you can see. Alright. Want to make sure there's no lint or anything in there either. We'll let that dry for just a couple of minutes just to be sure. Alcohol evaporates pretty quickly anyway, so it should be pretty much gone, but I'm going to leave it sit for just a minute and then we'll come back on and attempt to put some paint on there. Okay. It's dried, been drying for about 10 minutes probably. And I've got the paint here. There you go. Mighty big in that picture. It's supposed to be a match. It's supposed to be Voodoo Blue. We're going to take a leap of faith. I haven't tested it. So let's go ahead. I am going to use the brush. And yeah, that looks pretty close. I don't know if you guys, well, if my hand weren't in the way. There you go. That looks pretty close, I think. So let's follow the directions and wipe the excess paint off and go ahead and see. Well, there we go. That's about all I'm going to do. Nope, I got a little dab right in the corner. I got a little dab right here of primer showing through still. Well, it's already starting to dry up. Alright, that's all I'm going to do right now. We're just going to let that dry. You're supposed to leave it dry for 30 minutes before you come back on and hit it again. And I can see a little bit of the primer on the edge here, so we are going to have to hit that again, which I figured. I didn't think it'd be a one-touch deal. So there's a little primer there on the edge. Let's let it dry for about 30 minutes or so, like you're supposed to. Then we'll come back on and hit it again. Okay, we've got the first coat on and supposedly dried. It's been a little over 30 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and do the next coat. It did come out pretty well. It sunk in there nice, which is good. That's how I wanted it to do. So let's go ahead and get another little blob on there. And that's really what it is. You're just kind of filling in the hole at this point. There, that's pretty good. All right, that is dab number 2. So we'll let that set for another 30 minutes. I wish I was living the same time as you guys are, because it would go much quicker. But we're gonna let that dry. It's coming out pretty good so far, and I think this is a really good match. So here, let me get that down here without hitting it. So if anybody out there is looking for Voodoo Blue, this is genuine Toyota paint, so it should be a pretty good match, even though realizing that you're never going to have a perfect match because it's always going to be a different blend or mix. But it's close enough that I think once this is done, unless I pointed it out, no one will ever see it. Okay, final coat. This is coat number 3. Because I've just decided that's as many as I'm going to do, so it's going to be what it's going to be. Let's go ahead, put it on, and then we'll have some final shots of it. Again, let me get the paint off of the brush. Alright, here we go. A steady hand. Alright, I'm going to stop there. I'm not going to overdo it. I can always come back and add some more. Looks like it's almost even with the edge. You know what? I might touch it one more time. Always a mistake, but I'm going to do it anyway. Here we go. Right on the bottom here. There. I think we're not gonna press our luck anymore. We're gonna leave it right like that. Okay, we got her done. Now I'm gonna give you guys a look here. Can you see it? Can you see it now? It isn't perfect, but it's close enough. Right there is the area. It may need a little more, maybe another coat or two, just to kind of build up the little dimple there. I don't know if you guys can see. You probably can. And where it juts out there, it's the same as the other side, so it's not like there's paint jutting out. You guys can see right there a little bit. But anyway, I think it serves the purpose. And once the tailgate is up, there you go. You guys can see, yeah, you can still see a little bit there, but to the naked eye or anybody who doesn't notice, you're probably going to see the dirt right here before you'd ever see that. So I think it's okay. Again, it's not perfect, but I'm not a professional painter. I think it's good enough for where it is. If it was, you know, on the side of the truck or somewhere more noticeable, I probably would either try to do a better job or maybe have it professionally done. I'm not sure. But anyway, leave a comment down below. I got my flame suit on. Let me know what you think of my little paint fix there. I'd be curious to hear it. Also, if you haven't before and you're interested, check out my other channel. It's all about the Jeep Gladiator right up there. And that is RobMotive. Also, don't forget to click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. Stay safe out there. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.